This is over.
As in for them or for you?
For me, like, those are all losing matchups for Condi Mez.
Why didn't you play guard? Or are they broken?
Yeah, for me, I could with every class, personally, besides like just anything Guardian. Fuck Guardian. Mesmers are annoying, but their tricks don't get me anymore.
Yeah, Guardian right now, I guess, is like Blink Meditrap, which is like just their style right now.
Also,
if you know how to.
I hate Dragon Hunters. I can't get away from them.
Yeah.
Because, like, I fucking, like, not thinking, I just, fucking steal to them, and then they just, like, pop all their fucking anti-CC, and then just burn the fuck out of me.
It's like, you have to know when to use your block. If you, like, look at the minimap and you can see your teammate is running away from a Guardian, and, like, you're fighting a one-on-one on mid, and then you can read that the Guardian is rotating from far or close to you, that's when you start blocking. Because he can blink through a wall and fucking Riddick you in like half a second. It's ridiculous the amount of burst
I've also
they can
seen some Druid. I don't like Druid too much.
Druid is honestly the most brain dead thing I've ever seen.
See, I don't use dagger anymore. Oh, it's just annoying to fight.
It's like they bunker, they don't actually fight.
Yeah. Like, I wouldn't call it strong particularly, but it's just really annoying.
Oh shit, stealth. But Warrior, I think right now is like really strong, I guess. He's like top 3 right now for me.
What, the Warrior?
Yeah. Ooh, shit. Someone get that? Oh, wait, no.
No, you can't get that.
Can't do anything. I can't do anything.
But yeah, I use Daredevil dual pistols. They never expect the burst.
Yeah.
I use dual pistols, and if I ever need to, I just swap the dagger.
Wait.
They hate that. I just love popping them, just spamming 3, and just goodbye.
It's funny how intuitive that game is, but it just doesn't have as much of a community as it deserves.
It's because the fucking devs are idiots.
Yeah, that's like, don't get me wrong, fantastic fucking game. Like, especially up until 30, or not 30, 80. And like, hell, even like the first, like, playing like through Heart of Thorns is still really good, but like, it's just, there's nothing to do, really.
Yeah, like, if you don't have like a big guild that you know well, like if you're just playing to get loot, you're not gonna have that much fun with this game.
Yeah.
This game is all about like the core mechanic.
And like, I don't like World versus World, and PvP slowly got boring for me.
Yeah.
I
love World versus World.
I told myself I didn't like, because I don't like PvP.
It's not fun. It's
like,
really not.
It was the only like thing for me to do, and then when I realized, wow, everyone in my rank is either fucking brain dead, or like they shouldn't be at this rank.
Oh, it doesn't get any better higher. It doesn't.
Yeah, I know.
A single bit.
Yeah, like, because that's how it is in every fucking game. So like, when I realized that, I was like, oh, I'm just gonna stop.
Yeah, it's a good call. Don't be me.
Yeah, I think Gamer's the only one that could get away with doing PvP the way he does.
It's because I have TeamSpeak, and that makes this game bearable.
No, I think there's a little more to that. I think you are a savant when it comes to PvP games in general.
I guess.
You are.
Like, but
like, your skill in that kind of game is great.
It is.
One something. I have like over 3,000 hours on my main character, my thief. Mm-hmm. I've never once done a raw.
Never.
Not once ever
not
done
even
a pass.
Story.
No, I did the story obviously.
Okay.
I never did any of the pass though.
I did the paths with a friend with Thief, and we did like a speed run, and I was like, yeah, this is dumb. PvE is dumb.
Wait, didn't you take me on that at one point, or was that something else?
I did, yeah. Took you to Ara, and I took you to Citadel Flame.
Yeah. Which I didn't think it was bad. It's just dumb because it's very underutilized. At least that's what I think.
That's what I think. This game is pretty dumb.
I do like the dungeons though. The dungeons are pretty cool.
They used to be cool, and then they kind of gave up on them.
Yeah, actually, the gold you get from them are really bad.
What, the dungeons?
Yeah, because like just with all these new additions, like all these new zones and shit, you could get gold in a lot better ways. So it just made doing dungeons, like all of them, redundant.
That's kind of dumb.
Unless you were like speedrunning like Ara, but like barely anyone does that.
Yeah, it's like a very niche thing to do. Like even like doing PvP gives you more gold than you would get from doing dungeons.
When I did PvP, I fucking got so much off of that. Like, it was a stupid amount of things I would get off of doing PvP. And I wasn't even high level. I was just playing it to play it.
Well, I mean, to be fair, it levels you up, but yeah.
Yeah, but it's more so the fact that I'm like, I'm fucking getting a lot of rewards.
See, like,
for no
when I
reason.
first started playing PvP, I think I completed like half a track, and then I got like an ascended dagger, and I was like, holy shit, PvP is great, because like I get all this badass loot that I can take back to PvE.
Mm-hmm.
And like, and at the time I didn't realize like, you know, what stats you should use on fucking thief. So I forgot, it was like left pause razor or something, and like that has like healing and like shit like that. I forgot what it was. I'm gonna go look it up right now because like that was my primary for so long, and like the stats on it were so bad. Like it did really good damage, like base damage, but it's additional toughness, condition damage, and healing power. Completely useless on a thief. Maybe not condition damage.
Condi's a different story.
Yeah, Condi is really good on thief.
The sole reason I don't like PvP right now is just because it rewards you for bursting, and I just hate that.
Yeah. Once they buffed up pistol, I enjoyed the shit out of the game, and then I was like, okay, well now I'm just one-shotting everything in content, so like give me the new stuff so I can one-shot that too. Yeah. And if there was no new stuff.
And then they never finished the raid that they were gonna finish.
Well, we finished it now.
Yeah, I was gonna say, didn't they release Sloth?
But like it took them so long, and plus like they promised a lot of things with Heart of Stones they didn't deliver on. Like I went into a live interview with one of the Fractal devs, and like I learned like he had zero fucking experience with Guild Wars as a game. And I was like, well,
really?
I'm glad this guy's working on the game. Like he just started like in October, and like he's working on Fractals. I'm like, yeah, this is over.
Yeah, see, no. like weirdly enough, right when they released content is when I quit.
Yeah.
They released Living Worlds season 3, episode 3. And like I started like the first chapter and I was like, I'm bored.
Yeah.
That's so dumb.
Don't get me wrong though, Living Worlds season 3 is kinda cool. It's just like you like all they've been doing to like supplement for content though, like the story's great. That's good. That part's good. It's just like the actual content, like after you beat the story, is lame.
Always like this too.
Because all they do is just add new like zones, like what was it, Bloodfin?
Bloodstone Fin?
Nah, fuck, I forgot what it's called. There's
the Ring of Fire area.
Nah, people still do that, right?
Yeah, some people do that. Some legendary shield you can get there.
It was what was the zone they added at in the first episode?
Bloodstone Fin.
Yeah, that. Yeah, Bloodstone Fin. That's dead.
It's really dead. There's no reason to be there because like you can get all that shit much more easier from a world.
That zone came out this year, so like. It
kind of says a lot about the community.
Because all they do is just keep moving on to the next zone. Like there's
there's no content in any of the zones.
Oh no, there is, and there's ways to make gold there. It's just they, because all the new zones are new, and like they all are efficient places to make money.
Yeah.
It's just because they're new, like people go to the other ones.
That kind of doesn't make sense.
Well, no, it does because like people go there to like do the quests and like, you know, the collectibles. So like they're already there.
Mm-hmm.
So like people go there, and since other people are there, they make money there instead, and no one does the old zones because no one is going there.
Because there's no need to go there.
Well, I
Oh,
mean,
shit.
with that logic, then no one would be doing fucking was it chest trains and fucking that one desert area. I forgot. I'm so like out of touch with like the game. It's been so long.
Bandit chest farm.
Yeah, the bandit chest. So like with that logic, then no one would be doing that because I was in living like World Season 1.
Everyone will only want to do whatever gets them the shiniest, the fastest. That's the only
The
motivation to play
shiniest,
this
the
game.
fastest.
Yes, that's
Best
literally
shinies
the
are
only
best
reason.
shinies.
That's why I continue to play World v World because I think it's entertaining PvP.
Did they get rid of like that long range battle bullshit where you just kind of run around in circles and doing like jack shit, or is that still a thing? Because like that was when I went in there and I was like, oh, this is the meta now. This sucks. Because I'm a thief and like pistols don't really have range. I don't feel like going back to short bow just to fucking, you know, compete in World v World, because like I'm not about to go running in with daggers and fucking get murdered.
But why not, man? Sounds like a great fucking time.
Come to World vs. World to fucking murder people.
But man, it sounds like it's the greatest time ever to go there and just sit there and do stupid shit like that. I don't fucking know, honestly. World v World always like was fun, but I didn't take it serious enough, and unfortunately, it wasn't good if you were casual. To some degree.
Like, it was only good during primetime hours for everyone.
Yeah, and the issue is like, not everyone's gonna be able to play through primetime hours, you know.
Yeah.
And unfortunately, those are the people that benefit, are the ones that do get to play through those times.
I fucking love it.
See, like in PvP, I fucking like some classes, like I just shit all over them. Then in World v World, like it's the other way around.
Yeah, it's a completely different rule set. There's like sustain heals that actually matter in
Like
World v World.
Rangers, I can't fight a ranger as a thief, and well, like in PvP though, I fucking delete them.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. If they're not ready for you, they just blow up.
But also, like, I've been using Ranger as well. That's my second go-to. I just spam the longbow.
I just wonder what they could have done better. You know,
They could have communicated a lot more better than they are right now.
Excellent.
Hey North, thank you for the host, babes. Northbound's a cool guy. He's a Canadian as well, eh?
Gross.
Gross. Also, if you don't, I know neither of you probably care about Overwatch, but there's some cool shit that got announced today, and people got pissy, and I laughed my ass off at it.
Yeah, Tracer's gay.
Yeah.
I honestly think that game is just run by the fans and not the developer at this point. I'm not wrong. I
wish that was true for World of Warcraft.
Yeah, but you're expecting them to actually, you know, care about that game, and it just makes them boatloads of fucking money just by them doing nothing.
Pretty much.
Like the game, like they don't have to do anything to make money off of World of Warcraft at this point. It's a money machine.
Well, I mean, their money is going down, so they better start caring.
For all I've
Because like all they do is like, our subscriptions are going down, and they're at an all-time high in the past, 15 years. Let's just release a new expansion. They'll go back up then, and they do, and then they go back even lower, and they just release another expansion, and they go back up.
Yeah, but Jesse,
like,
you gotta understand that's all they care about.
They should, because like, eventually, like if their subscriptions are lower,